Our man Stephen Berry making it all happen crosstown in the River Valley Radio Studios. Thanks to Stephen for doing a great job getting us on the air and keeping us there this afternoon. And another guy who always does a great job is the Director of Alumni Relations at Arkansas Tech University, Mr. Kelly Davis. And Kelly, before you get to your GAC update there, I want to drop a fun fact on you. And I think we've discussed this in the past when these two programs have met, but
I'm ready.
Did you know that the president at Lane College is an Arkansas Tech University alumnus? It's Logan Hampton. He's a 1985 graduate of Arkansas Tech, earned a biology degree here, and has been the president now at Lane for several years.
And did Logan, by chance, play football here?
Well, you got me there. 85 is a little before my time.
That name is sure sounding familiar, that he might have played a little bit of football while he was here, but
yeah,
we'll go back and look at that as well.
Absolutely.
But, yes, Logan's doing a great job at Lane, and we wish him all the best. And we don't, as today, he is one of the opposition.
That's exactly.
But after today, everything's back to normal.
That's right. We'll be friends again at 4 o'clock.
Best to Logan as he continues his hard work there at Lane College in Tennessee. But as far as basketball goes, let's back up a little bit. Let's recap from Wednesday on. How about that? It was a busy day Saturday, but Wednesday it was all about the Golden Suns and Wonder Boys as they entertained Southern Arkansas, getting a split there with the Suns winning 74-52 and the Wonder Boys falling 79-65. And then on Friday there was a women's basketball game. It was Oklahoma Christian taking on Southern Nazarene. Southern Naz coming away with the win, 89-77. And then it was a full slate, or almost a full slate, on Saturday in women's and men's basketball. Let's talk about the men first. Texas A&M Kingsville defeated their Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys 80-70. They played that game in Waco, Texas yesterday at 2 o'clock. They kind of met sort of halfway. So Kingsville coming away with the victory there. It was Harding 86, Ouachita Baptist 84, close game. UA Monticello took care of Henderson State 73-58. Maybe not surprising there, but the margin of victory is a little surprising. Oklahoma Baptist 87, Southwest Oklahoma 74. And it was Southeast Oklahoma having as much fun as the Goldens, well, not the men, but the Golden Suns did with Ecclesia College. They won that game 133, no, in the men's side, 102-59. And then on the women's side, Southeast Oklahoma beat Ecclesia College 133-37. Does that sound familiar?
You know what you say in a circumstance like that, Mr.
What do
Davis?
you say?
Bless their hearts.
Bless their hearts. Well, with that, let's look at some men's standings right quick. There is a six-way tie for first place now on the GAC men's side after 4 conference games. All standing at 3-1 is Southern Naz, Southeast Oklahoma, Southern Arkansas, UA Monticello, Harding, and Oklahoma Baptist. At 2-2, Henderson State. 1-2, East Central and Northwest Oklahoma. At 1-3 is Oklahoma or Ouachita Baptist. And then rounding out the men's side, looking for their first conference win, is Southwest Oklahoma and your Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys. So looking on the women's side, especially Saturday's games in women's play, we've already mentioned the Southeast game. It was Southwest Oklahoma State 83, Oklahoma Baptist 71. It's Harding 66, Ouachita Baptist 45. And here's the upset. I considered it an upset. Big victory for UA Monticello women. How about that? 79-70 over previously undefeated Henderson State. So with that, only one undefeated team left on the women's side, and that is Southwest Oklahoma. They are 4-0 in the conference. At 3-1 is Harding, Henderson State, and Southeast Oklahoma. At 2-2, your Golden Suns, Ouachita Baptist, and now UA Monticello. They are 3-5 overall, but they've had a couple of good wins over these Golden Suns and now Henderson State. So watch out for them. At 1-2, East Central, Northwest Oklahoma. At 1-3, Oklahoma Baptist and Southern Nazarene. And looking for their first conference win, Southern Arkansas University in Magnolia. So we looked at the schedule, and there's like one game missing, right? Isn't there one conference game missing?
I believe you're correct.
And I think that will be coming up, if I'm not mistaken here, maybe on Monday. If the women, looks like on Monday the 17th, you have Northwest Oklahoma at East Central. So that should finish up their conference side before the Christmas break. So,
well, and I think it says a lot about the depth of the league that everybody's either played 3 or 4 conference games, and out of the 24 teams, men's and women's, 23 of the 24 have already suffered a conference loss. I think that tells you how deep and how competitive this league is going to be as we move back into conference play when the calendar flips to 2019 here in just a couple of weeks. This afternoon, it's non-conference action, and the Arkansas Tech Golden Suns have a 40-30 lead over the Lane College Dragons. We will break for 90 seconds, a minute and a half here, and then we'll come back to the team clean broadcast position. This is Golden Suns basketball. Back at the team clean broadcast position and ready for the second half with Arkansas Tech leading Lane College 40-30. We send along a special greeting to our viewers on the video stream who will be with us for the second half. We overcame a little bit of technical difficulty there at halftime, and glad to have those of you listening in over the video stream with us from an audio perspective as well now.
That is awesome. Oh, we missed the audio.
Absolutely.
Well,
here's the interesting part. The folks who let us know that the audio wasn't working, will they regret that decision here in a few minutes after they have to listen to us for a while?
Well, when I chime in, they will.
Stackhouse with the basketball on the right wing. Post-entry pass is deflected away out of bounds. And the Golden Suns will maintain possession with 24 on the shot clock and 9 minutes and 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Golden Suns up by 10. Tech is led by as many as 13. Inbound for Valines. She lays it in. Jayanna Sanders with the assist. Hannah Valines with the basket. And it's 42-30 Golden Suns. That's 14 points for Valines, 2 away from matching her season and career high as a Golden Sun. And Treese McCoy with the top of the key for Lane. Dishes out left wing for Brown. Three-pointer good for Sierra Brown. Brown's second three-pointer of the game for the Dragons. And she pulls Lane back within 9 points of the lead at 42-33. Jayanna Sanders dribbles to the left side of the floor, hands it off to Stackhouse. Cavanche drives, layup good, and a foul. The foul will be on Vadaria Scott, a 6'2" junior center from Conyers, Georgia, who did not appear in the first half of this game. Commits a foul there with 9 minutes and 18 seconds left in the third quarter, sending Stackhouse to the free throw line to shoot one. Stackhouse with 11 points on the afternoon. That was her first 2-point field goal of the day. Her free throw is good. 12 points for Stackhouse. Cavanche now 12 out of 14 at the free throw line this season. And her three-point play gives Arkansas Tech a 45-33 advantage.
You know it's good when you hear the net rip from way over here.
Left corner, Alexis Harris with it. Dumps it in the low post for Chastity Moore, and Moore's pass is intercepted for the Golden Suns by Cavanche Stackhouse. Stackhouse the other way, 12-foot jumper, no good. Higgins fights for and gets the offensive rebound. J.C. Higgins checked by Sierra Brown and fouled by Sierra Brown along the right baseline. The foul on Sierra Brown will be her first personal. And the Golden Suns will throw it in from the baseline. with a fresh shot clock.
Sierra Brown asking for a hook to no avail.
Team foul number 2 on the Dragons as Vidarius Scott checks out for Lane College. Lakita Calloway is in. Inbound pass got away from Hannah Valines. It's stolen by Chastity Moore. Moore on the run out. Layup is good for Chastity Moore. She's got 4 points. She's 2 out of 2 from the field. 8:44 to go third quarter. 45-35 is the Arkansas Tech lead. Jayanna Sanders checked at the top of the key. Passes on the right wing to J.C. Higgins. Higgins wants to drive, feeds it down low for Lyric Williams. Williams double teamed, kicks it back out to Higgins. Higgins defended at the top of the key by Alexis Harris, hands it off to Valines, 8 to shoot. Hannah Valines drives, shoots from 12 feet. It was blocked by Chastity Moore, and the Dragons rebound it and take it the other way. Alexis Harris on the dribble over the timeline. Stops at the top of the key, gives right wing for Sierra Brown. Now they feed it at the high post for Chastity Moore, and a blocking foul will be called against Arkansas Tech's Lyric Williams, and that'll be 4 on Lyric.
4.
With 8:04 left in the third quarter, and Ryan Goodsell will get her out of the lineup. Team foul number 1 this quarter against the Golden Suns. And the inbound pass will be made for the Dragons by Alexis Harris. Gets it in left elbow for Lakita Calloway. She gave it up to McCoy, and as Antrese McCoy drove, she was fouled. Team foul number 2 against Arkansas Tech this quarter. The personal is assessed to J.C. Higgins for a hold. It is her first personal foul. And Lane will throw it in from the baseline. Alexis Harris to trigger it in. Left elbow to Calloway. She drives. Layup no good. Rebound controlled for Arkansas Tech by Jayanna Sanders. Sanders over the timeline. Goes to the top of the key. Now drives to the right wing. Throws it in the right corner for Higgins. J.C. Higgins left-handed dribble. Goes into the lane. And an offensive foul called on J.C. Higgins. They call her for the charge. It is her second personal foul. Team foul number 3. And it will be Antrese McCoy to bring it into the front court for the Dragons.
Didn't see that one.
Into the books as turnover number 12 for Arkansas Tech. The Golden Suns -5 on the turnover margin. But Arkansas Tech has more than made up for that by being +14 on the rebound margin. Drive and a whistle. And let's see what we've got. Either a traveling violation against Alexis Harris or a foul against Arkansas Tech. Not sure which one. Now let's see, we got another whistle pointing to the official book.
We got a warning on Higgins.
Just a warning, though. No foul is called. It was a traveling violation against Alexis Harris for the turnover. Turnover number 8 for the Dragons, their second here in the third quarter. So Higgins checks out. Jayanna Sanders, Hannah Valines, Kavanche Stackhouse, Ryan Goodsell, and Kiera Moses now the 5 on the floor. Whistle and a foul on the floor committed by Lane College. The foul on the Dragons is team foul number 3 this quarter.
Sanders said, let's go ahead and try it anyway, and made the bucket.
Personal foul on Addie McNeely is her 4th, and she'll have to check out, replaced by Jessie Anderson. 7 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the third quarter. Arkansas Tech leading 45-35. Inbound pass, left baseline Moses, 17-foot jumper, no good. And on the rebound, a whistle and a pushing foul against Kavanche Stackhouse. That's 3 on Stackhouse. It's team foul number 4.
Whistles are getting a little touchy.
Yeah, that was kind of a tight one there for sure. Sierra Brown on the dribble over the timeline for Lane. 2-3 zone defense for the Golden Suns. Jessie Anderson flashes out high, makes a catch, gives back to McCoy on the right wing. Running 15-footer is good for Antrese McCoy. She is 5 out of 10 from the field. 12 points for McCoy, under 7 minutes to go third quarter, and it's down to an 8-point lead for Arkansas Tech. Jayanna Sanders with it in the left corner, drives the baseline, double teamed. They get it down low for Goodsell. Her layup try no good. Sanders with the rebound, putback is good. Jayanna Sanders with the offensive rebound and the putback for her first field goal of the day. 3 points for the sophomore from Pine Bluff, and a 47-37 lead for Arkansas Tech. Golden Suns are 3 out of 7 from the field here in the second half. Jumper no good for Lane. Defensive rebound, Hannah Valines. Valines gets her 6th rebound of the game. Top of the key, Sanders tries a three-pointer. It is good for Jayana Sanders. 6:14 to go in the third quarter. Back-to-back field goals for Jayana Sanders, one of the two-point variety, and now one of the three-point variety. Makes it 50-37, and the Golden Suns have matched their largest margin of the afternoon. Chastity Moore throws it out right wing for Sierra Brown. She'll try a three-pointer. It is no good. Defensive rebound for Hannah Valines. Outlet pass to Jayana Sanders. Sanders over the timeline, gives left corner to Stackhouse. Stackhouse drives, gets to the rim, layup, no good off the back lip. And the defensive rebound is controlled by Lakita Calloway of Lane College. Antrese McCoy coast to coast. Takes it to the rim, had it stripped away by Stackhouse out of bounds. And the Dragons will maintain possession. Leighton Taylor returns for Tech in place of Kavanche Stackhouse. For Lane College, Chastity Moore checks out. And Portia Hannah is back in for the Dragons. She has sat out for quite a long while, has Hannah with 3 personal fouls.
She had those 3 in the first half early, about 6 minutes to go in the second quarter.
The Golden Suns want a timeout. 5:35 to go third quarter. Arkansas Tech 50, Lane College 37. At the team clean broadcast position, we pause for 1 minute. This is Golden Suns basketball. Five minutes and 35 seconds to play third quarter. Arkansas Tech 50, Lane College 37. The Golden Suns shooting 42% for the game. Lane 33% from the field. The Suns have made 5 three-pointers, 6 three-pointers for Lane. The big difference in the game's free throw shooting. Arkansas Tech 15 of 22 from the line. Lane just 3 out of 7. Jessie Anderson with the 17-foot jumper from the left baseline. No good. Kiera Moses has the defensive rebound for Arkansas Tech. Moses into the front court, goes right wing, hands it off to Valines. Hannah Valines checked by Jessie Anderson, gives to Stackhouse. Stackhouse, top of the key, uses her dribble, defended by Calloway. Man-to-man defense for Lane College. They've shown both man-to-man and zone here today. Left corner Valines drives the baseline, a reach-in foul on the floor, committed by the Dragons. That will be their 4th team foul. With 5:07 to go in the quarter, and now both sides are 1 foul away from putting the other into the bonus. Kiera Moses to make the inbound pass. Looking, and before the inbound pass, a whistle and a foul against Lane College for a hold, and that will put Arkansas Tech to the free throw line. The holding foul is on Lakita Calloway, her 2nd personal foul. Kavanche Stackhouse is going to be awarded the 2 free throws. She is 1 out of 1 at the line so far today. Stackhouse with 12 points and 2 rebounds. She's 4 out of 8 from the field, including 3 out of 6 from three-point range. The first of her 2 free throws on its way and good for the sophomore from Helena, West Helena. Stackhouse averaged 15 points per game in 2 contests against Lane College last season. Her 2nd try is also good, off the front iron, the backboard, and through. 5:07 to go third quarter. And Arkansas Tech has its largest lead of the afternoon, a 15-point spread at 52-37. Top of the key, on the dribble, Sierra Brown passes right wing to Antrese McCoy. McCoy goes through a double team, can't get the bank shot to go, but a whistle and a foul. If it's on Stackhouse, it'll be her 4th. It is. That's 4 on Kavanche Stackhouse with 4:52 to go in the third quarter, and it takes us to a timeout on the floor. 4 minutes and 52 seconds to go, third quarter. Arkansas Tech 52, Lane College 31. 37, I should say. 52-37 is the Arkansas Tech lead. At the Team Clean broadcast position, we break for 1 minute. You're listening to the Golden Suns. Four minutes and 52 seconds to go, third quarter. Arkansas Tech 52 and Lane College 37. Antrese McCoy at the line for the Dragons following the timeout. McCoy with 12 points on the day, including 1 out of 1 at the free throw line.
Sam, we got 38 fouls so far. What do you think the over-under is?
I think the over-under is 50. What do you
50?
want?
Be pretty close.
What do you think? You going over or under?
Well, I don't know. Depends on that. There are several getting ready to foul out, so that's going
That's true, yeah.
That's going to lessen the load a little.
McCoy made the first free throw. She misses the second one, and so it's a 14-point lead for Arkansas Tech at 52-38. Arkansas Tech into the front court. Leighton Taylor at the controls. She gives at the left elbow for Hannah Valines. Out to J.C. Higgins now. Higgins gives it on the right corner for Hannah Valines. 12 to shoot. Valines guarded very closely by Jessie Anderson, so closely, in fact, that she forced Valines to step on the near sideline. Arkansas Tech commits its 13th turnover, its third of this third quarter. And with 4:28 to go in the third period, Lane College has the basketball, trailing by 14. Left side, Jessie Anderson gives it top of the key for Sierra Brown. Arkansas Tech in a 2-3 zone. Anderson drives, misses the running 10-footer from the left side. Defensive rebound by J.C. Higgins. Kavanche Stackhouse, by the way, is out of the game with those 4 fouls. Higgins with a bad pass intercepted by Lane College's Antrese McCoy, and she takes it in for an uncontested layup. 15 points for McCoy. We go under 4 minutes to play in the third quarter, and it's 52-40 Arkansas Tech. Drive by Higgins, layup is no good. Rebounded for Lane by Portia Hanna. And the Dragons the other direction. Right corner, Sierra Brown. Long 2-point jumper is good for Sierra Brown. She's got 8 points off the bench. 3:39 to go third quarter, 52-42, as the Dragons have refused to go away all afternoon. Anytime it looked like the Suns were about to pull away, the Dragons have responded. Valines gets it to go, a 10-foot jumper from the right side of the lane for Hannah Valines, and that matches her season and career high, 16 points for the junior out of Kingston.
Well, she has a soft touch.
Top of the key, Brown gives to Lakita Calloway. Now out to Jessie Anderson for 3, blocked by Moses, rebounded by Ryan Goodsell, and the Suns will go the other direction, leading by a dozen. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Top of the key, Higgins drives down the right side of the lane, throws it out in the right corner for Moses. Moses drives the baseline, layup no good. Rebound, Ryan Goodsell. Goodsell goes up, her layup try no good. Moses gets the rebound, her try is good. Kiara Moses with 5 points. 2:45 to go third quarter, and it's 56-42 Golden Suns.
Good job staying with it that time.
Golden Suns continue to dominate on the glass. A 41-21 rebounding edge for the Golden Suns. Foul called on Ryan Goodsell for a push from behind. It is her third personal foul. And so now both teams in the bonus, and so it'll be 2 free throws for Portia Hanna. Hanna came into the day 12 out of 16, 75% at the free throw line this season. Her first try is good. This is Hannah's first trip to the free throw line today, and that is her first point of the game. She has 4 rebounds this afternoon. and she has been credited with 3 blocked shots. Came in 7th in the nation in blocked shots this year at 3.3 per game. Got the first one. Her second free throw is no good. Rebound tipped around. J.C. Higgins controls it for Arkansas Tech. A held ball is called between she and Lakita Calloway, and the possession arrow favors the Dragons.
Turns the arrow for us.
Lane will throw it in from the baseline with a new shot clock. 2:33 to go third quarter. Arkansas Tech leads 56-43. Inbound pass deflected out of bounds on the far sideline by Leighton Taylor. And the Dragons will throw it in with 29 to shoot.
It's a good hustle that time by Taylor.
Inbound pass will be made for the Dragons by Alexis Harris. She, Leanna Ramos, Portia Hanna, Antrese McCoy, and Lakita Calloway are the 5 contestants at the moment for the Dragons. Ramos with it on the right wing, checked by Sanders, gives it back on the left side for McCoy. Antrese McCoy drives into the lane, running 8-footer, no good. Alicia Martis collects her 6th rebound of the game for Arkansas Tech. Into the front court, J.C. Higgins hands it off to Jayana Sanders. Sanders top of the key, dribbles left, bounce pass on the backdoor cut by Leighton Taylor. Taylor handles the pass, gets it out to Higgins. 15 to shoot. Now Valines takes the feed. Valines at the top of the key, gets a pick from Martis, drives, layup, good. Alicia Martis with the ball screen, freeing Hannah Valines for the drive and the layup. It's a new career high for Hannah Valines, 18 points on 7 out of 10 shooting from the field, and the Suns lead by 15. Top of the key, Ramos. Gives it up right side for McCoy. McCoy penetrates, running 12-footer good for Antrese McCoy. She's got 17 points. Came in averaging 7.2 per game. As you can tell, she's excited to be back in her home state.
Well, she's got that floater down the pad, I can tell you.
Jayana Sanders draws a foul. She'll be on her way to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul on the Dragons is on Alexis Harris for a block. It is her first personal foul, and Jayana Sanders to the free throw line, where she is 1 out of 2 today. First free throw on its way and good. She'll have another try. Sanders officially in the official stats with 5 points today. Her second free throw try is good. And with 1:27 to go in the third quarter, it is 60-45 after Jayana Sanders goes 2 out of 2 at the line. Into the front court on the dribble, Ramos gives left wing for Alexis Harris. Harris checked out of the zone by Kiera Moses. Lane works it around the perimeter. Ramos feeds it down low for Hanna. Turnaround jumper, no good for Portia Hanna. But a whistle and a foul against Arkansas Tech. They got a push on J.C. Higgins. J.C. picks up her 3rd personal foul. And Hanna to the free throw line, where she is 1 out of 2 today, accounting for her only point of the afternoon. Hanna had 8 points and 8 rebounds when they lost to Union University 8 days ago.
They've got Goodsell with 2 points, so that may be where the missing 2 for Sanders is.
Free throw up and good for Hanna. She makes both of those, and with 1 minute and 10 seconds to go in the third quarter, it's a 60-47 lead for Arkansas Tech. Jayana Sanders tries to feed it to Alicia Martis underneath the goal, but Martis cannot handle that pass. Fumbled out of bounds for Arkansas Tech's 15th turnover. And it'll be Ramos to bring it into the front court for the Dragons. Under a minute to go, third quarter. Pass in the left wing for Alexis Harris. McCoy takes a feed at the top of the key, gives it right wing for Calloway, right back to McCoy. Those two play catch on the right side of the floor to Ramos for 3, no good from the right wing. Defensive rebound by Hannah Valines. Ahead to Jayana Sanders. Sanders penetrates, dishes out for Higgins for 3, short, no good. Defensive rebound by Lakita Calloway of Lane. 30 seconds left in the period. McCoy into the front court. She circles around and dribbles to the top of the key. 2-3 zone defense for Arkansas Tech. The shot clock and the third quarter clock are essentially identical. So the Dragons could hold for the final shot of the quarter if they so chose. Top of the key, Harris. Alexis Harris drives, running 10-footer, rims out, no good. Martis with the rebound. 5 seconds left in the quarter. Ahead to Sanders. Sanders into the front court. Three-pointer at the buzzer is no good, but they fouled her. They fouled Jayana Sanders on an off balance, really desperation heave from the top of the key at the buzzer. And as a result, Jayanna Sanders is going to get a chance to shoot 3 free throws. The blocking foul on the Dragons is on Antrese McCoy, her 3rd personal foul. And with no time showing, Jayanna Sanders will be alone at the lane, shooting these 3 free throws. The first of the 3 is on its way and short, no good. She'll have 2 more. That's a bit awkward when you're the only one up there. It's just a different look than you're used to seeing.
Gives you that lonely feeling, doesn't it?
She'll have 2 more. The second one is also no good off the back iron. She'll have 1 more attempt.
Especially 2 guys over here sitting and talking about her.
Yes. We'll be quiet on this 3rd one. And it worked. It's good. And our score at the end of the 3rd quarter is Arkansas Tech 61, Lane College 47. Here at the Team Clean broadcast position, we pause for 1 minute. You're listening to the Golden Suns. Back with you from the Team Clean broadcast position at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. Arkansas Tech 61 and Lane College 47 as we head to the final 10 minutes of regulation play.
Lane College has a rebound for every foul.
Yep.
23 apiece.
And the Golden Suns have 44 rebounds, a plus 21 rebound margin here today for Arkansas Tech. The second chance points, though, are even at 11 apiece. And it'll be J.C. Higgins to make the inbound pass for Arkansas Tech. J.C. Higgins, Jayanna Sanders, Kiera Moses, Hannah Valines, and Alicia Martis are the 5 contestants for the Golden Suns to begin the 4th quarter. It's Leanna Ramos, Antrese McCoy, Alexis Harris, Portia Hanna, and Lakita Calloway for the Dragons of Lane College out of Jackson, Tennessee. Left corner, Kiera Moses drives the baseline, throws it out in the right corner to Valines. 3-pointer is good for Hannah Valines. She adds to her career day off the Kiera Moses assist, and the Suns have their largest margin of the afternoon, a 17-point spread at 64-47. 21 points for Hannah Valines. Her previous season high was 16. And that came against Ecclesia College last month.
Popped the net there, made it stick on the rim.
McCoy with it in the front court for the Dragons. Gives it up top of the key for Alexis Harris. Now McCoy gets it back on the right wing. Arkansas Tech in a 2-3 zone defense, as has been the case all afternoon long. Feed for Hannah at the high post. She throws it away. Pass stolen by Hannah Valines. Valines will bring it back over the timeline. Ahead to Jayanna Sanders. Sanders pulls up left wing, 14-foot jumper, short, no good. Higgins with the putback try, blocked out of bounds by Alexis Harris. And the Golden Suns will maintain possession with 28 on the shot clock. It'll be Jayanna Sanders to make the inbound pass. Arkansas Tech leading 64-47. Sanders to make the inbound. Lobs it in inside the painted area for Kiera Moses. Moses dribbles out beyond the 3-point arc. Now takes it over to the right side of the floor, hands it off there for Hannah Valines. Valines checked by Alexis Harris, dumps it into the post for Martis. Martis faces the basket, throws it back out to Valines. 12 to shoot. Hannah Valines drives, shoots, and gets the roll again. That soft touch, once again paying dividends for Hannah Valines, as she's got 23 points And the cheering section from Kingston across from us, Kelly, they sure do like it.
I tell you what, they are here to watch her play, and they're enjoying the day, I can tell you.
66-47 Golden Suns. 9 out of 12 from the field for Hannah Valines. Right side, Lakita Calloway with it. Hands it off to Antrice McCoy. Now Ramos gets it. Three-pointer is no good. Rebound tipped around. Alexis Harris gets it for Lane, and she is fouled. The foul on Arkansas Tech will be team foul number 1 this quarter. J.C. Higgins gets her 4th personal foul. One of the reasons that Hannah Valines is having such a big day is she's keeping herself out of foul trouble. She's played almost the entire game. She only has 1 foul. That's a big part of it. You got to be out there to be able to score.
Well, it sure is today. They've been calling it pretty close.
Inbounds pass kicked out of bounds. And Lane College will maintain possession. They get it into Calloway, and on the try from the right side of the lane, Calloway is fouled. She'll shoot 2 free throws. The foul on Arkansas Tech is on Hannah Valines. Now she has 2.
Well, we jinxed her.
Yep, no doubt. Calloway to the free throw line where she is 0 for 4 today. The first of 2 for Lakita Calloway is good. She rattles that one home for her 4th point of the day to go along with 4 rebounds. Lane College now 8 out of 14, 57% from the free throw line. Second try is no good. And the defensive rebound by Hannah Valines, I should say by Alicia Mardis of Arkansas Tech. Under 8 minutes to go, Arkansas Tech leading 66-48. Jayana Sanders pulls up and misses from 15 feet. Defensive rebound for Lane College by Lakita Calloway. And the Dragons back to their offensive end. Pass left wing, received there by Addie McNeely. She's been slowed by foul trouble here today. Layup try by Antrice McCoy is no good. Defensive rebound, Alicia Mardis. And Mardis is fouled by Danielle McAdams. McAdams' 2nd personal foul. Team foul number 1 on the Dragons. They'll make a change as Chastity Moore will check back in. Replacing replacing Lakita Calloway, I should say. And it'll be Jayana Sanders to bring it into the front court for Arkansas Tech. Sanders, Valines, Mardis, Higgins, and Moses are the 5 on the floor. J.C. Higgins spin move, right side of the floor, goes to the rim, can't get the layup to go, but J.C. draws a foul and will shoot 2 free throws. The foul on Lane College will be team foul number 2. Chastity Moore picks up her 2nd personal foul. And J.C. Higgins to the free throw line where she is 4 out of 5 today. She has a chance to become the 3rd Golden Sun in double figures. Her first try rims out, no good. Arkansas Tech 20 out of 30 at the free throw line, 67%. A 2nd try forthcoming for Higgins. It is good, nothing but net for her 10th point of the day. 7:27 to go in the 4th quarter, and it is a 67-48 lead for Arkansas Tech. Pass is stolen by Kiera Moses. Moses gives to Jayana Sanders on the fast break. Sanders fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebound, out of bounds. Last touched by Alicia Mardis. And the basketball goes to Lane College with 7 minutes and 9 seconds to go.
Oh, for those keeping track at home, it is up to 46 fouls now.
I think they're going to make the 50. Might have been a little conservative on that
there's
guess.
7 minutes left.
Left side, Alexis Harris dumps it into the post for Danielle McAdams. She loses the handle. Golden Suns take the loose ball into the front court. J.C. Higgins with it ahead to Alicia Mardis. Mardis spins, gets almost taken down by Danielle McAdams. That is McAdams' 3rd personal foul. It is team foul number 3 on the Dragons. And the Golden Suns will throw it in from the baseline with a fresh 30-second shot clock. Ryan Goodsell replaces Alicia Mardis for Arkansas Tech. And the inbound pass will be made by Jayana Sanders. Sanders gets it in left side for Hannah Valines. Now Higgins gets it. She feeds the post for Goodsell, and Goodsell moved her pivot foot. Arkansas Tech's 16th turnover of the day. The Golden Suns -5 on the turnover margin, but plus 22 on the rebound margin. Into the front court on the dribble is Antrese McCoy. McCoy gives it left side for Alexis Harris. Pass right side, and a three-point try on the way for Addie McNeely, no good. Defensive rebound by Hannah Valines. Valines closing in on a double-double. In addition to her 23 points, she also has 8 rebounds. Higgins with it, top of the key. Goes to the left wing, hands it off to Jayana Sanders. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Lane College. Addie McNeely got the loose ball. 6 minutes and 9 seconds to go. Golden Suns lead by 19. McNeely with it on the right side, feeds it down low. Fadeaway jumper for Danielle McAdams is no good. And Hannah Valines gets her 9th rebound of the afternoon.
So you're saying one more rebound, she's got it.
I believe that'll be the case. That'd be a double-double. Top of the key, Jayana Sanders on the dribble.
Trying to get some fries with that.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Feed on the left baseline for Hannah Valines. Kicks it back out to J.C. Higgins. Higgins drives, 10-foot jumper, no good. Offensive rebound, Goodsell. And on the putback try, Goodsell is fouled, and she will shoot 2 free throws.
And throw in a chocolate shake while you're at it.
You're loading up now. Chastity Moore called for her 3rd personal foul. And Ryan Goodsell to the free throw line for the first time today. Her first try is on its way and good. Nothing but net for Goodsell, who came in 7 out of 22 at the free throw line this season. Kavonche Stackhouse and Leighton Taylor are in place of Jayana Sanders and Kiera Moses. Second try for Goodsell is also good. And the Golden Suns have their largest margin of the afternoon. Arkansas Tech has outscored Lane by a margin of 8-1 here in this 4th quarter so far to open up a 69-48 lead. Lane College has not scored in 2 minutes and 38 seconds. They are 0 for 4 from the field here in the 4th quarter. Jumper from the right baseline is no good for McNeely. Rebound out of bounds. And the drought to begin the 4th quarter without a made field goal for Lane reaches 4 minutes and 48 seconds. It'll be Leighton Taylor to dribble it over the timeline for Arkansas Tech. Hands it off to Hannah Valines. Valines drives, bank shot, no good. Rebound, Lane College. Alexis Harris got the loose ball. Golden Suns have gone a little cold from the field themselves. They've missed 7 out of their last 8 field goal tries. Alexis Harris with the transition layup for Lane. That's their first made field goal of the 4th quarter. It comes with 4:54 to go in the final period, and it cuts the Arkansas Tech lead to 69-50. Kavonche Stackhouse feeds it to the cutting Ryan Goodsell. Layup up and good. 6 points for Goodsell. Stackhouse with the assist. And with 4:32 to go, the Golden Suns are on their way now, leading 71-50. 3-point try McNeely, no good. Rebound, whistle, foul. Looks like it might be staying there for a foul against Arkansas Tech as Danielle McAdams ended up on the floor for the Dragons. It's a pushing foul against Arkansas Tech's Ryan Goodsell. It is her 4th, and there's timeout at Tucker Coliseum. 4 minutes and 22 seconds to go. Arkansas Tech in control, 71-50. Here at the Team Clean broadcast position, we pause for 1 minute. You're listening to the Golden Suns. Four minutes and 22 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. Arkansas Tech 71, Lane College 50. Ryan Goodsell, J.C. Higgins, Hannah Valines, Kavonche Stackhouse, and Leighton Taylor are the 5 on the floor for Arkansas Tech. The Lane College Dragons have the basketball, with the Golden Suns in control of this one, 71-50 in the closing moments.
One more foul will put us at the number 50.
McNeely for three, good from the left corner for her, as Addie McNeely looking to try to get her scoring numbers up on the day. She's now got 9 points. That's her third three-pointer. 4:08 remaining. Golden Suns by 18, 71-53. Right side Higgins throws it in the right corner for Leighton Taylor. Taylor, defended by Antrese McCoy, goes left. Spin move at the top of the key, goes to the baseline and draws a foul on Antrese McCoy. McCoy picks up her fourth personal foul for a hack across the wrist, and Leighton Taylor earns 2 free throws. And an opportunity to fix it to where all 9 Golden Suns will have scored in this game if Leighton can make at least one of these 2 free throws.
You gotta be careful. We got 4 players with 4 fouls.
Taylor's first free throw is good, and now all 9 Golden Suns have scored with 3:52 remaining.
And with only 9 players, you don't need that.
Nope. Well, you and I remember a few days ago down at UA Monticello when the Golden Suns very nearly had to finish that game with 4 players due to foul trouble. 3:52 to go. Taylor makes the second free throw, and it's 73-53 Golden Suns. Right side McNeely with it. Arkansas Tech in that 2-3 zone defense. Alexis Harris gives it in the post for Hannah. Out on the right wing for McAdams. Now a touch for McCoy, and she banks it home. A 10-footer from inside the paint for Antrese McCoy. She's been the best offensive weapon here today for the Dragons. She's got 19 points. Now McNeely tries to make a steal, and in that process commits a foul. And that foul will send J.C. Higgins to the free throw line to shoot 2. And Addie McNeely has fouled out of the game.
Not happy about that.
And McNeely will check out for the final time today with 9 points and 2
McNeely
rebounds.
she plays tough.
She'll be replaced by Leanna Ramos. And Paul Smith, our Director of Athletic Communications, working the music today. Give her a little hit the road jack there.
That was,
I like that. That's all right.
appropriate.
Yeah. Higgins made the first one. The second one is also good. 3:22 to go. It's 75-55. Higgins with 12 points now to go along with 8 rebounds. She's 7 out of 9 at the free throw line. Top of the key. Harris with it. Spin move into the lane and a whistle and a foul on Ryan Goodsell. And now Ryan has been disqualified.
It's kind of tough when you just stand there and they run into you and you get the foul.
And it is the 52nd foul called in this game. Goodsell will be replaced by Lyric Williams, who herself has 4 fouls.
Well, 3 minutes left. I would say we shoot for 60, but
now
maybe 55.
I'd be happy with 52.
That's 52.
That's where it is now. Alexis Harris at the free throw line.
Not going to happen.
No, afraid you're right. First of 2 for Harris is good. It's her 9th point of the day. She has an opportunity now to become the second Dragon into double figures. Her attempt for her 10th point is on its way and good. And it's 75-57, Arkansas Tech by 18 with 3 minutes and 7 seconds to play. Left corner, Stackhouse with it for the Golden Suns. Throws it out front for Hannah Valines. What a day it's been for her. She has her double-double now, by the way. 23 points and 10 rebounds for Valines. Left side, J.C. Higgins on the dribble. Higgins gets to the free throw line, spins into the lane, shoots from 8 feet and misses. Defensive rebound by Danielle McAdams of Lane College. 2:42 to go. Ramos into the front court. Passes left wing for Antrese McCoy. Now a catch out high for Alexis Harris. They work it right side for Ramos. Ramos feeds the post for McAdams. She nearly lost it on the baseline, able to save it out to Hannah. Now Alexis Harris makes a catch at the top of the key. Harris checked by Leighton Taylor, throws it across to Ramos. 6 to shoot, back to Harris, back to Ramos, 3 to shoot. Ramos throws it cross court for McCoy. McCoy running 15-footer, no good. Rebound, Lyric Williams of Arkansas Tech, and she's able to get it ahead to Leighton Taylor. The Suns will bring it into the front court up by 18 with 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go. Hannah Valines passes left wing for Kavanche Stackhouse. Stackhouse drives, and a hand check foul as the Lane College defender put 2 hands on her.
53.
The foul on Leanna Ramos is her 2nd. And heading to the free throw line for the Golden Suns is Kavonche Stackhouse. Stackhouse 3 out of 3 at the free throw line today.
Lane needed that so they could keep even with their rebounds. 30 and 30.
Stackhouse makes the first one. Looks as if she'll be checking in, or looks as if Alicia Martis will be checking in for the shooter. Nope, maybe not. Now they change their mind. They're going to get Valines out of the game along with J.C. Higgins as Alicia Martis and Kiera Moses check in. And what a day it was for Hannah Valines, 23 points and 10 rebounds. Stackhouse made the first one. Her second try is also good. And Coach Dave Wilbers wants timeout. 1 minute and 58 seconds to go. Golden Suns lead 77-57. Here at the Team Clean broadcast position, we pause for 30 seconds. This is Arkansas Tech basketball. One minute and 58 seconds to go in the ball game. Arkansas Tech 77, Lane College 57. Golden Suns maintaining a 20-point lead despite the fact they've missed 6 out of their last 7 field goal tries. The Golden Suns really, to a large measure, winning this one at the free throw line. 29 out of 39, 74% for the Golden Suns, compared to just 10 out of 17 at the free throw line for Lane College. Alexis Harris with it on the right wing for the Dragons. Gave it to Portia Hanna at the high post. Back out to the perimeter now, 8 to shoot. Alexis Harris wants to drive, goes right, picks up her dribble, throws it out to Ramos. Ramos goes behind the back with the dribble, and the shot clock expires. Turnover, Lane College. 12th turnover of the game for the Dragons.
Good defense that time.
Sierra Brown will check in for the Dragons in place of Leanna Ramos. Leighton Taylor, Alicia Martis, along with Kiera Moses, Kavonche Stackhouse, and Lyric Williams are the 5 on the floor for Arkansas Tech. Leighton Taylor with it on the left side of the floor. Bounce pass out on the wing for Stackhouse. 17 on the shot clock. Kavonche Stackhouse waits for the spacing to get appropriate. Now she drives, throws it back out to Moses. Alicia Martis takes a pass on the right wing, drives, feeds Lyric Williams. Layup good for Lyric Williams. That's 4 points and 4 rebounds for Lyric. We go under a minute to go, and it's 79-57. The Golden Suns with their biggest lead of the day. Top of the key, Alexis Harris. Gives it up right side for Sierra Brown. Brown pass deflected out of bounds by Alicia Martis. And the Dragons will maintain possession with 14 to shoot. It'll be a 2-week break after today for the Golden Suns. They'll be back in action on Sunday, December 30th, another 2 p.m. start. Missouri St. Louis will be the opponent that day out of the Great Lakes Valley Conference. 3-pointer no good for the Dragons, 36 seconds to go. Golden Suns will improve to 5-4 on the season with this victory today. Lane will fall to 4-9. But they're 3-1 in their conference, the Southern Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. Drive by Alicia Martis. She draws a foul and will shoot 2 free throws. They'll definitely be a factor in the SEAC, and that's a conference that you get a bid to the NCAA tournament if you win the conference tournament. We recall, it was fairly often for the SEAC champion to be the number 8 seed in the old South region that the Golden Suns used to compete in, but what an achievement to make the NCAA tournament, and this Lane College team definitely has that within their grasp, as they'll be very competitive in that Southern Intercollegiate Athletic Conference.
Their height will be to their advantage for sure.
Alicia Martis makes the first free throw. She gets her 5th point of the game. Now she will shoot for her 6th. She is successful. And the Golden Suns pulling away late here, 81-57 with 21.2 seconds left. Into the front court, Sierra Brown. Gives it up right side for Antrese McCoy. They work it around the perimeter. Brown to McCoy. She loses the handle out of bounds. Last touched by the Dragons, and that will be their 13th and final turnover of the game with 8.9 seconds left. The Golden Suns will inbound the basketball. Time will expire, and it'll be 2 straight wins for the Golden Suns going into the Christmas break. Kavonche Stackhouse dribbles it over the timeline, and our final score from Tucker Coliseum is Arkansas Tech 81 and Lane College 57. Here at the Team Clean broadcast position, we pause for 1 minute. You're listening to the Golden Suns. Back with you at the Team Clean broadcast position at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. Scene of an 81-57 Golden Suns victory today over Lane College. And we're about to be joined by Dave Wilbers, Arkansas Tech University head women's basketball coach, following this 24-point victory this afternoon. And Coach Wilbers, congratulations on the victory today. I want to start out by asking you about Hannah Valines. 23 points today, 10 rebounds. She was 9 out of 13 from the field, and it seemed like all day long she did a really good job of finding space in that range, about 6 to 12 feet from the basket, in that kind of vicinity, finding the open space, and her teammates did a great job getting the basketball to her in position to score and shoot a very high percentage.
Yeah, she has really good instincts, and her basketball IQ is very, very high. And against zones, she is really, really good. And they played a lot of man against us too. But, credit her teammates, like you said, giving her the basketball. And they have a lot of confidence in her that she's going to score and make plays.
They had somebody you definitely had to account for coming into this one in Portia Hannah, who's top 10 in the country in blocked shots at 6'4" tall. Kind of what was the philosophy on trying to deal with her on both ends of the floor today, and how did your team execute that plan?
Well, on our defensive end, I think we did a good job of crowding her. Because she's so big in there and long. You know, she's 6'4", but with her arms, she's about like 6'5" or 6'6". And I think we did a real nice job of crowding her and digging down and working that area. And then on our end, on offense, we just told everybody to stay away from her. You know, we weren't going to post her up, so there's no need to even try to post her up. And I thought Lyric did a good job, early in the game, kind of taking it at her and, finishing some shots like that too. But she is a factor in there. And, Lane's a much improved basketball team. They're going to win some games in their conference. That'll be a good win for us down the road.
Do you feel like your team has kind of built some momentum now going into the Christmas break? Not only the 2 straight wins, but going to more of the 2-3 zone. It seems like, at least for now, it's a long season and different matchups dictate different things. But at least for now, it seems like that is something that is comfortable for this group.
Yeah, I do, and it's been pretty good too. Girls are getting used to each other and the rotations and who's guarding where. And there were some times today in the first half I thought we played a really, really good zone because they're kind of hard to match up. They drive, they kick out for shots, got the big girl down low. But our 2-3 was really good. And, we continue to work on our man-to-man defense, which helps our 2-3 zone too. So I think we can do both. It just kind of depends on who we're playing and the situation.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the win today. Most importantly, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to you and the family, and we'll look forward to seeing you again 2 weeks from today.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to everybody. It'll be a good break for all of us, and I want to thank all the fans that came out. We got a good loyal base of fans, and, we're going to be gone for a while here. Well, I guess right after Christmas we got a tough game against St. Louis, but come out and support the Golden Suns, and we always appreciate it.
And I can't let you go without passing along a very special thank you. That was a very nice thing that you and the team did for me and Kelly. A little holiday card for us and a little gift. Thank you. That meant a lot to us. Thank you all very much.
Well, that was all the girls. We on Thursday had a little practice, and I said, okay, we're going to, spread some holiday cheer here. And they come up with a list of people. And, of course, I okayed the list. And the list was, got a little long, but that's okay, But you guys were two people that they definitely want to say Merry Christmas to, and thank you.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you, Sam.
Christmas. That is Dave Wilbers, head women's basketball coach at Arkansas Tech University, following an 81-57 victory over the Lane College Dragons. Let's take a look at the final numbers. Lane was 20 of 63 from the field. That's 32%. They were 7 out of 21 from three-point range, 33%. And the Dragons 10 out of 17, 59% from the free throw line. Arkansas Tech 22 out of 55 from the field, 40%. The Golden Suns also 40% from three-point range, 6 out of 15. And the Suns 31 out of 41, 76% at the free throw line today. The Golden Suns out-rebounded them 54-30. Lane had 5 assists and 13 turnovers. Arkansas Tech 10 assists and 16 turnovers. Golden Suns outscored them 28-18 in points in the paint. Individual leaders, first for Lane, 2 in double figures. Antrese McCoy had 19 points and 10 points for Alexis Harris. For the Golden Suns, it was Hannah Valines with career highs of 23 points and 10 rebounds to lead the way. J.C. Higgins had 12 points, 16 points today for Kavonche Stackhouse, 7 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists for Jayanna Sanders, 6 points apiece for Ryan Goodsell and Alicia Mardis. Kiera Moses had 5 points today for Arkansas Tech. Lyric Williams with 4 points, 2 points in the game for Leighton Taylor, as all 9 Golden Suns who dressed out in this one scored, and the Golden Suns win 81-57 to go to 5-4 on the year. And we turn to Kelly Davis for his final thoughts.
Tell you what, good way to go into the break with a victory, especially 2 in a row like that. 5-4 now on the year, as you mentioned. So concentration will be after that game on the 30th against Missouri St. Louis. Conference time. Get back into it. We got some tough ones coming up right out of the bat. They've got some tough teams that they're going to be up against, and so they'll have to switch gears and concentrate on that and pull in some victories in the conference season so they can do well and have a good seeding in the GAC tournament, which it'll be here before we know it, even though it is kind of in the March period of time, but it'll be here before you know it. So good luck, Golden Suns, and then Wonder Boys, they'll take a break, and I think their next game is not until the 3rd, right, when they'll get back into conference play. So they'll have time to regroup and get back on the winning ways in the conference.
And also, one last thing we definitely need to mention before we get out of here tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. It'll be the official announcement of the 17th head football coach in Arkansas Tech University history. If you can't make it out to the Brown building here on the Arkansas Tech campus, the new Dr. Robert Charles Brown and Jill Lestage Brown Hall, if you can't make it out for that announcement tomorrow at 11:30, it will be carried live on the Arkansas Tech Athletics Instagram page at ATU Athletics on Instagram. If you'd like to watch that announcement of the new head football coach at Arkansas Tech University tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. And Kelly, we look forward to getting that new era and getting that individual identified and getting